Alaskan bush people's Billy Brown has died. According to one of his sons, Bear Brown, the hit reality television series' patriarch passed away Sunday evening. He suffered from a sudden seizure, which ultimately led to his death. The devastating news has left fans wondering what will happen to the Alaskan bush people now that its star attraction has gone. Discovery is yet to comment on whether the show will continue, but a spokesperson noted he had been an essential part of the Discovery family for years. Join us as we explore the repercussions of this devastating news. Will the family continue with their popular reality TV show, Alaskan Bush People, in his absence? We'll also look back at some of Billy Brown's most memorable on-screen moments. We are heartbroken, Billy Brown's family says. Understandably, Billy Brown's family is distraught. One of his sons, Bear Brown, released a heartfelt statement on his Instagram detailing the death, posted alongside a loving photo of his parents, Billy and Amy Brown. "He was our best friend," he wrote, "a wonderful and loving dad, granddad, and husband, and he will be dearly missed." The 33-year-old reminisced about how his father lived life on his terms, explaining how he taught his family to live off-grid and off the land. The family plans to honor Billy Brown's legacy by continuing his dream of a wild, independent lifestyle and perhaps continuing the show. He finished his message saying, "We ask for privacy and prayers during this painful time. God bless everyone." In their statement to the press, Discovery Channel said Billy Brown was a trailblazer, a lovely man, and most definitely one of a kind. The media company spokesperson wrapped up their heartfelt address by saying, "Our heart is with his family and those who knew him and loved him as they deal with this devastating loss." Billy Brown is survived by his wife, Amy Brown, his 7 children, and 3 grandchildren. What is the Alaskan Bush People about anyway? Alaskan Bush People is a popular reality TV show produced by Discovery Channel. It's reigned supreme for 12 seasons, gathering dedicated fans from all walks of life who are fascinated with the Brown family's harsh mountain wilderness existence. Married couple Billy and Amy Brown head the family, followed by their 7 adult children, Matt, Bam Bam, Bear, Gabe, Noah, Bird, and Rain. That's 5 sons and 2 daughters. And now there are 3 grandchildren to add to the clan. Billy Brown was plagued by health problems before his death. When the Brown family lived on a mountain in Washington state, Billy was diagnosed with a heart problem that made it difficult for him to breathe. Doctors told Billy to avoid high altitudes, but he ignored the advice and continued living his mountain lifestyle. The patriarch also had surgery in 2019 to try to correct the problem. According to his son, Bear Brown, he needed to undergo more testing to confirm a diagnosis. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And stick around for more info on Alaskan Bush People. Billy Brown's family is no stranger to heartbreak. Billy's health problems weren't the first brush with death for this wilderness-hardened family. Amy Brown, Billy's wife and the family's matriarch, was diagnosed with lung cancer at 57. Despite their dedication to their wild mountain life, the family was forced to move to California so Amy could undergo treatment at the UCLA Medical Center. Before getting her shock diagnosis in 2017, Amy told People magazine she had experienced months of crippling pain in her back. She would get out of breath merely walking from her home to her garden. Other days, she was bedridden. Sometimes, when filming for Alaskan Bush People, she would struggle to stand up straight, but she brushed the signs off, thinking they were symptoms of arthritis. It wasn't until Amy went to the dentist to get impressions made for false teeth that the doctor noticed some irregularities on her scans. Amy had to undergo months of painful radiation and chemotherapy while spending her recovery time at the family's newly purchased 435-acre property in the North Cascade Mountains. At the time, doctors gave Amy a 3% chance of survival. Thankfully, the mother of 7 was declared cancer-free in 2018. By drawing on the strength of her wild roots, she fought back from her illness and is now in remission. Billy Brown and his family are richer than they look. Did you know Billy wasn't born in Alaska? According to the man himself, Brown was born into a wealthy family in Texas. His father was the president of a successful limo company. He was given new boats and cars for his birthdays. "I had it all: money, clothes, big-ticket toys, and a loving family," Brown reminisces. In 1969, when Billy was only 16 years old, his parents died in a tragic plane crash. Brown was left to fend for himself, working odd jobs in New Mexico and Texas to survive. When he was 26, he met the love of his life, the now widowed Amy Brown. The teen bride was just 15 years old when the couple tied the knot in 1979. Despite the Browns' difficult teen and newlywed years, there are hints that the self-described simple bush folk aren't struggling financially today. Despite Billy and Bam Brown being fined $10,000s of dollars and sent to jail for lying on permanent fund dividend applications, the family headed to expensive holiday destination Hawaii not long after. Not to mention that, like all reality TV families, Discovery Channel rewards the Browns handsomely for living their life and the dramas that go with it on camera. There are claims the family has a collective net worth of as much as $60 million. The Brown family fought back against fraud charge. Let's dig deeper into the fraud charge. While the Brown family works hard to project a life of modesty and God-fearing integrity, the scandal that hit them in 2016 nearly shattered this wholesome image. Back in 2014, Billy Brown, his wife Amy, and 4 of their 7 children were charged with a whopping 60 counts of document falsification and theft. They weren't stealing property. Instead, the family lied on their permanent dividend fund applications between 2010 and 2013. This allowed them to keep thousands of dollars they should have paid to the state. Billy and his son, Bam Joshua Brown, stepped up and took the fall. Because they pleaded guilty, the judge dropped the charges against everyone else. The pair was sentenced to 30 days in jail and ordered to pay $21,000 in reparations, though they reportedly never saw the inside of a prison cell. Instead, they got off light with electronic monitoring, possibly due to Billy's medical conditions. Billy Brown is all heart when it comes to family. While there were moments of scandal and intrigue over the 13 seasons, Billy Brown was not afraid to show his sensitive side. From teaching Gabe to drive to bringing home a puppy for his youngest daughter, Rain, Billy was all heart when helping his family. In one episode of Alaskan Bush People, Billy looks through old family photos with friends from Texas. In what was a very emotional moment, he reminisces about his life before his parents' death, saying his mother and father were great friends. And in 2017, when son Noah told the family he was thinking about leaving the bush behind, Billy jumped in to offer him words of encouragement. He urged his son to find his path, saying that's what he had taught him to do his whole life. You can't feel bad about following your path in life, he said wisely. What you have here will always be here. Has filming for season 13 of Alaskan Bush already started? In the wake of the Alaskan Bush People star Billy Brown's death, fans might be left wondering what's next for the popular show. Season 12 wrapped in October 2020 with the family touring their Washington estate looking for fire damage. While Discovery Channel is yet to announce any details of a 13th season, those following Billy's son Bear on Instagram will have noticed some tantalizing tidbits. According to Bear, season 13 has already been filmed and will feature his wedding to fiancée Raven Adams. The couple already has a young son together. Since season 13 was filmed before the tragic death of Billy, speculation abounds as to whether it will include him. For now, we'll just have to wait and see. Do you want to see the Discovery Channel air the 13th season of Alaskan Wild Bush People? Or do you think it would be in poor taste following Billy Brown's death? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Factsverse if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.